Butler spun away from the initial contact with Hankinson, but was then dragged to the floor by 3 defenders. Fairbank, short and go from Fairbank to within a metre of the Swinton line. Benkei too far away from the scoop from dummy half, gets it to Mark. Morell gets it off to Chester Butler, and Butler will go over this time for Halifax's first try. It's been a while in coming. Chester Butler has left somebody on the ground who tried to tackle him, but stormed onto that ball and had 3 defenders around him, but still had the strength and momentum to take him over the line and took the ball down. As Rodri Lloyd is tackled by Butler and Fairbank. Looking to this right hand side, Hanson looking for players outside, and Ben Heaton has been taken on the outside by Mike Butt. For Mike Butt's 6th try of the season.
Try score for the Lions, number 5, Mike Butt.
Halifax defence was pulled into the middle. Will Hope going down on one knee. There's no rush from the Swinton medical staff to see to Will Hope. I think the referee just told him to get up and carry on there. Fleming will go to within 5 metres of the line. Benkei out to Johnson, had to bend down to get to that one. He was dipping away from was that pass, but he made it safe. Benkei out to Griggs to Morell out to Moss, and there's a big gap there for Kieran Moss to score his 2nd try for Halifax on his 2nd appearance.
Try score for Halifax, number 24, Kieran Moss.
Kieran Moss, 2 tries in 2 games for the former Penrith and Parramatta full back on loan from LKR till the end of the season. Defensive effort is committed from the Swinton Lions as Fleming drives it forward, and Fleming looking lowest likely at the moment, and almost again they are threatening to break through the Lions defence. Now Halifax move it wide, and off goes Chester Butler. Inside is Moss in support, and surely it's the 2nd try for Halifax. Well, Halifax have just done what Swinton did to them with Mike Butt and Craig Mullen, and it was Chester Butler pinned his ears back and set off for the line. The defenders were there, but Kieran Moss was also there in support to score his 2nd and Halifax's 3rd try. Well, Chester Butler can't just score them, he can also provide as well. Happy to play one out rugby in the moment to try and get themselves back towards the Swinton half, with Tangata up to the 40. Time almost up in the first half as Morell gets it to Griggs out to Barber out to Will Sharp, looks back inside and finds Barber in support. Ed Barber will kick, and Johnson will be on the end of it, and Halifax will score before half time, a try which might prove decisive in the final outcome of this game. But again, Halifax pushing the pass, this time successfully. No hints of a forward pass anywhere. Ed Barber involved twice on that move.
Ben Johnston.
And Ben Johnson on the end of a sweeping move from around about halfway. Brandon Moore to Ben Johnson. Johnson to Kieran Moss, and Moss going for a hat-trick, but Jack Hansen, the most alert of the defenders. Ben Heaton picks it up from acting half and goes towards the line, but the defence are getting back. Griggs turns it back inside to Fleming, and no denying Dan Fleming this time as he breaks through the line, close enough to the Swinton try line to go over and put the ball down. Well, Halifax turning this into a real avalanche at the moment with a 5th try
for Halifax by number 29, Dan Fleming.
Dan Fleming makes it 28 points to 4. Elliot Morris takes it over halfway and almost up to the Lions 40. Johnson to Grady to Tyra running away from the defence, running away from the support, but because he knew he could make it into the corner for the first try of the second half for Halifax. And Steve Tyrer's contribution with the boot in the first half, with 5 from 5 goals, has just been added to with a try really should never have scored. The Swinton defence had hands on him but couldn't keep hold of him. And Will Sharp gets up, goes back to his position out on the wing, but Halifax will continue to pepper this Swinton line with attacks as Fleming looks for a second, spinning away from defenders, eventually hauled down just short by Shelford, and it's Morrell that's going to score for Halifax off the pass for Brandon Moore. Well, he's a late starter, is Scott Morrell, with a try scoring this season, but that's his 4th. And Brandon Moore spotting his captain in a good position. Fairbank shows and drives the ball into the tackle. Johnson gets it away to Moss. Moss on to Tyrer. Is Tyrer going to get a double? Oh, it's a great ball away to Heaton. Heaton gets it back inside to Johnson. And Ben Johnson is going to go in for his second try.
Try score for Halifax, number 7, Ben Johnston.